Hey guys. So I know it's a little late at night, but I'm trying to make this before I go to bed. Um, so you're coming from my TikTok Clapper. I said I was gonna be on either Clapper or here, and we're gonna talk about Disney stuff. So I made a video previously of is the Disney dining plan, the quick service plan, worth it? And as you guys saw, uh, you do save a bit of money. Um, Most of these are going to save a whole lot of money. Um, so on this one, looking just quickly ahead, it looks like we're going to be saving over $100. So what we're going on, if you haven't seen my other video, my other live, basically what I did was I went through and took the price of what the quick service meal the or what the plan was priced, each all four plans, what each of them was priced at prior to COVID when they were offered at Disney. These were only offered at Disney World. There was no other Disney park, land, resort, whatever you want to call it, that offered it except for Disney World, which, in my opinion, makes Disney World or even better than the other ones. That's not the only reason, but it's a good reason, or it's one of the reasons I like it. So like I said in the other video, I will be doing it. I'm gonna step up like where we're staying. So in the last one, we were staying at a value, and because I'm stepping up plan, I decided, hey, let's just step up the uh, where we're staying. So because this is the second tier uh, plan, we're gonna make this. We're gonna step it up, and we're gonna make it second tier um, resort selections. So we went from value on quick service, and now we're gonna be doing moderate on our regular dining plan. So I chose which. Uh, so all these are gonna be my choices. Everybody else is gonna have their own choice. And because the dining plan is not back, I took the last price. So that was in 2020. March of 2020 was their last price. And so I took those prices, but then I also took the most recent prices. This was around beginning of 2022 for the meals. So granted, yes, it might end up being a difference of like what it might come back as because um, so the quick service was 55 per night. So that means every night that you stay, you get X amount. Every night you're gonna stay, you get X amount of credits. So this one is gonna be 78, uh, according to pre-COVID. So if they wanted to, they could honestly bump this up, probably maybe say $10. So instead of paying 78, you pay 80. Um, or they could keep it the same. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but that's what they could do. Um, so we're just gonna do this based on what the prices is that I have, just to keep this um, as accurate as I possibly can. The last time we had the prices and the most current prices I have on different things. Um, of course, because when I was first writing this down was in 2021. I was writing down on paper, price or things changed from or the menus changed, so I had to adjust stuff. Some of the stuff I was able to adjust, some I wasn't, so I just kept it or whatever. So it might not be offered like um, I think there was like a Chewbacca cupcake or something like that from one of the restaurants that was supposed to be in the last video, and because it was taken off that menu, I took it off and I replaced it with its replacement, um, or I kept it. I forget. Um, so because of that, some stuff has changed. Some stuff might not be on the menu still because I guess most of these desserts are going to be seasonal. That's going to be the most thing that's going to change. Um, so so for the moderate resort, I chose Port Orleans French Quarter. And like I said, the dining plan is going to cost $78. So it's going to cost $78 per night. And what we're doing is we're going to be staying there for 11 days, 10 nights. We're going to keep this consistent between all of the videos. Like in the last video, you'll see how I did this. I kept what I was doing each day the same. 2 of the days I'm going to the water parks. Whenever I feel like it, I'm going to Disney Springs. It's just kind of like what I think I would do spur of the moment, or what I would want to do. Because maybe one day I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go to Animal Kingdom all day. I just want to go. Let's say I'm going to go there in the morning. I'm going to hit the main rides, and then I'm going to go to the water park, and then I'm going to go to Disney Springs. That's what I did, I believe, on day 10 of the last video. I went to Animal Kingdom. I brought my own breakfast. I brought groceries or paid out of pocket for breakfast. Lunch I ate at one of the water parks, and then for dinner I ate at Disney Springs. So it all depends on what we decide to do. What you decide to do, what I decide to do, whatever we're gonna do, what I decide to do, of course, because I'm making the video. Because I decided on like where I wanted to go most. That's where you'll see 3 day. I go to each park at least twice. There's a few that I go 3 times because I have the chance. And then we'll go through all the prices for each item, what it totals for the meal, and what it totals for the day. And then includes both meals and snacks, or all 3 meals, or whatever I'm doing. In all these videos, I have taken out signature meals. So that would include Be Our Guest, Cinderella's Royal Table, Be Our Guest at dinner, Cinderella's Royal Table, all meals. There's a few other ones. You'd have to look at the list. I tried to keep those out. You'll notice that. If I were to do like what I wanted to do, I would do signature dining. Signature dining are going to be 2 credits. In 2 of these, or these first 2 videos, are not going to be able to do signature dining, or it's going to take up a lot. The first one, of course, because it doesn't have a table service. This one has 1 table service and 1 quick service. 2 snacks and a refillable mug are what it is included in that per night that you're staying. So because we're going to be staying there 10 nights, we have 10 days of meals. And then, of course, the 11th day we're leaving. I've kind of set this up so that way, like, we are going to be getting in like really early. We can do all this stuff or whatever. Or it's the next day or whatever. I just pick 10 days, or we're going to start at 10 days and then leave it or whatever. Just how I did. I figured this was going to be easiest. Gives me nice round numbers. Allows you guys to look at it and understand it a little better. So for our first day, I decided we're going to go to Hollywood Studios. And like I said, because I only have 2 meals I can do. I can either choose breakfast or to not eat breakfast, or I can pay out of pocket, or I can bring my own groceries. You do have the option to bring groceries. You either can go on Uber, Lyft, taxi, drive there yourself, go get food from places, or have it delivered to your resort, so that way you could have meals that you can make. It offers that option that if you want to do that, you can. So with that, we can choose one of those options. Or if you decide, say, we're going to Hollywood Studios, I believe Hollywood and Vine has a breakfast buffet. So if I wanted to, say that day, I'm really hungry, I know the rest of my meals are going to be cheaper, or not cheaper, smaller and I want a ginormous breakfast because I know I'm going to work out a big appetite and I can still eat a whole bunch at dinner, that's what I'm going to do. I can go pay out of pocket for that. Another option you guys have to go get your meals is pay straight out of pocket for all these. You don't have to get the dining plan. You don't have to if you don't want to. Another option that works great if you're looking for simple quick services and like all quick services, and then you want to go say a few meals. You want to go have a table service. $25 gift cards, Disney gift cards, absolutely works perfect. 2018, that is what my family did. Each of us had $25 gift card for the day to go get our meals. We had breakfast at our hotel. We had lunch at the park. We had dinner at the park. Also, depending on what we were doing, our parents would pay for it. We'd have a reservation to someplace, and we would go eat there. My parents would pay for it. And like, let's say I was going myself, I could pay out of pocket myself, and the rest of the time I'm using the gift cards. I will make a video of the Disney gift cards and how great they work. Different things you should know about them. I'll be a future video. So gonna do that. So what we did, or so let's say I ended up using $14 for lunch, and I have $11, or I can only use $11, but my meal's $14. I just use my card or cash or whatever. I bring something extra, pay extra, so I don't have to get like a very small meal and still be hungry a second, because you're going to do a lot of walking. Personally, I do, since we've calculated, I do anywhere from 15 to 30 miles at a park. That's a lot in a day. So remember, great shoes. So back to this. So we're at Hollywood Studios. So for breakfast, I'm either bringing my own food, not eating, or paying out of pocket. And I know I'm gonna eat. So it's all up to you if you want to eat or not. But in this case, we're gonna say I'm gonna eat, and so I'm either bringing my own food. So I'm either eating in the hotel, I'm eating at the park, or I'm paying out of pocket for a meal. So then lunch, we're gonna actually eat at a place. So we're gonna eat. So we're gonna use our quick service on lunch. We're gonna go eat at Fairfax Fair. I'm gonna get the truffle bacon, mac and cheese, hot dog with pickled veggies. That all comes together. So that'd be $11.99. You're gonna get the Glimmer and Shimmer Blondie, which is gonna cost $4.49, and a fountain drink, which is gonna cost $3.99. So what these meals, if I remember correctly, and from my research, is that for the quick service, it is a entree, a side, a dessert, and a drink. Most of the time, or believe fountain drink for sure is going to be covered. I'm not sure about bottle at quick services. And then at table services, then it becomes your entree, your appetizer, your dessert, and your drink. That is what's going to be covered. If I remember correctly, we're going to stick with this for all these videos like I did in the last video, and I'm going to do on this video and the next two. So the total for lunch is going to come out to $20.47. All this is going to be pre-tax, just to make it easier. That way I don't have to try and figure out like what Disney is going to charge for tax, because that would be a whole nightmare to try and find out. So we're going to do all pre-tax. So then for dinner, we're going to use our table service credit, and we're going to go to Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant. For appetizer, I like myself some fried dill pickles every once in a while. I'm not a humongous fan of it, but sometimes they are really good. So it's like, well, I'm going to have them. So those are going to cost $12. And then for our entree, for my entree, I decided to get pan-seared salmon pasta. Again, I looked through the menu, I did mention in the last video, I forgot to mention in this one, I did not go off prices. I just went out for what I looked at. because there has been a lot of people out there that have been like, oh, because you get the dining plan, you feel obligated or you are obligated to get the most expensive things. No, you do not have to get the most expensive thing. Yes, if you want to get the most expensive things, so that way you're paid, or so that way you in the long run are you save money, because let's say I paid $78 for today for me to eat, and my entire bill is going to be $100. Well, I just saved myself $22. You don't have to look at it like that. In my last video, as you saw, I chose some of the stuff that ended up being cheaper, and there was a few days that I was under the amount that I actually paid for the day versus what the bill actually came out to. Granted, you pay in this case you'll pay $78, whether you pay or whether your meals end up over it or below it. Disney does not care. That's what's going to happen. They do offer free dining. They have offered free dining in the past, which has allowed you to get whichever plan you want, no cost to you. Most of the time, it's going to be a little bit more expensive for your room. Not much. I've asked my mom. She paid for our trips years ago when that happened, and she told me, yeah, it wasn't that much more. So maybe you're paying $30 extra a night for rather than paying your $120 for the deluxe plan. It's not that bad. So I just got what I wanted, what sounded good to me. I went to the menu, forgot about or didn't care about prices until when I was putting it down. So for my dessert, I decided to get the house-made sci-fi candy bar, which ended up being $9. Sorry, and then a fountain drink at this place was included. Some of these will be included, some won't. Most of the table service will be included, or will include a drink with your entree, and then the quick services won't. So a total for dinner would be $46. So for my first snack, I decided to go to Neighborhood Bakery, get the Num Num cookie. That is $5.79 for it. Second snack at Hollywood Scoops, I decided to get the brownie sundae and it's going to be $4.79. So the total for the day is going to be $79.25, and I will end up saving $1.25. Like I said, there are times where you're going to come out ahead, even out, or come below. If you do how I've said, to just get what you want. Do not go for the most expensive meals you feel obligated to. There's a YouTube channel that I absolutely love, Disney Food Blog. They've talked about the dining plan, and I 100% disagree with them on the fact that you feel 100% obligated to get the more expensive stuff. The thing that has been nice for me when I've been with my family and been on it is that there is no limit set, because I can go to that more expensive stuff. So if I want that prime rib that's $30, I can get that, and there's not a limit set to like 20, and I can only get the pasta or the shrimp pasta or whatever it is that's $20 and below. So it does open up so you can get more or get the more expensive, good looking or better looking things, but it does not mean that you absolutely have to. Maybe for that meal you decide, say it's a quick service meal, maybe for that meal you decide, like when we went to Fairfax Fair, let's say I just wanted to get that hot dog. That was it. I didn't want a drink. I didn't want the cookie. I didn't want the veggies on the side or whatever. I just wanted the hot dog. That's all I got. You're not obligated to get it. It allows you to get that stuff. Granted, you'll be doing a lot of walking, so you might end up getting it, but you are not obligated to. They offer a lot of different things for people who are on different diets, different allergies. or are not hungry for it or are more hungry for something else. So it is not obligation to get it. Um, so for day 2, I decided to go to Animal Kingdom. Again, for breakfast, we're going to be bringing our own food or paying out of pocket. And for lunch, I decided I'm going to go to Satuli's Cantina. I'm going to get the combination bowl. It comes out to $16.99. There were other bowls that kind of interested me, but I'm like, I don't want just that. I don't want just that. It allowed me to get to the combination because I think it's like seafood and steak. I forget what the seafood is. Go free feel to look it up after or during this video if you're watching this live or after whatever. I decided to get the chocolate cake, which is $5.29, and a fountain drink for $3.99. Some of these offer a cheaper fountain drink, and that's what I've gone with. I've just gone with the regular size. Some of them offer a large. All depends on what you want to get. Personally, I have not seen any issue of getting just a regular one. There might be times where, like, if they offer Powerade and I'm really thirsty, I'm really tired, I'm dehydrated, it's hot as heck outside, I might just be like, give me a large. So it all depends on what you wish to do. Feel free to do what you wish. So for lunch came out to $26.27, and then for dinner, I decided I wanted a buffet, so I went to Tusker House. And because they charge a flat rate, so of course that would include as much food as you want to eat, plus you get your drink. $42 for the buffet for dinner. So that's pretty good. A lot of these buffets are going to be really good. I've ate at Crystal Palace, absolutely loved it. It is the best buffet I've ever had, and I've been to many buffets. Absolutely highly recommend it. I will always go back there if I get the chance. So my first snack is going to be at Arctic Expeditions, and I'm going to get the glazed pecans. Who doesn't like glazed pecans? That's going to be $5.69. That's going to be a great snack to kind of snack on throughout the day, bring it home, whatever. Again, you don't have to feel obligated to eat it right away if it's not going to get hot on you or melt like ice cream. So for my second snack, oh, sorry guys, it's kind of late. So for my second snack, I'm going to go Harambe Fruit Market and get myself a Mickey pretzel for $6.79. So the total for that day is going to be $80.75, which will come out to $2.75 above like what I ended up paying. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep away. So for day 3, we're gonna go to Magic Kingdom, and again, breakfast is gonna bring my own food, pay out of pocket. For lunch, go to Crystal Palace or the buffet. It's gonna be $39 for the meal, and then for dinner, I'm gonna go to Cosmic Rays, Starlight Cafe, get the chili cheese. I'll be a foot long hot dog. $13.49. Granted, like say I'm not hungry enough for a foot long. Maybe I ask if they could make it a normal one, or maybe I get something smaller or whatever. Not obligated to get the most expensive thing. If I remember right, this is not the most expensive thing. It's kind of in the medium. I think a burger is more expensive at this place. I can't remember. Get some French fries on the side for $7.49. Chocolate bundt cake for $5.49 for dessert, and then our fountain drink is $3.99. Total comes out to $27.46 for dinner. My first snack. I know it's gonna be hot in Florida, so I gotta have me one of the low oils pineapple floats for $5.99. Granted, like or you don't have to feel obligated to go to the exact same restaurant all the time, or go get the same snack, or get different snacks. You can go let's say I were like Crystal Palace, and I know I'm going to be at the Crystal Palace in a few days, or at Magic Kingdom in a few days, and I can make a reservation for that. I can do that. I can make another reservation. Of course, granted, if they're open, or let's say when I make the reservations, I decide I'm going to book it twice. So it can go today, and then it can go on Thursday. Granted, or let's say it's like Tuesday, and then we can go on Thursday or whatever I want to do. So that's gonna be $5.99 if I didn't say it right. And then the second snack, Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. You can get the brownie sundae for $7.49. Of course, it's gonna be hot, so that's gonna feel really good. So the total for that day is going to be $7.99.94. So we're coming out $1.94 ahead on that day. There's gonna be days where we fall below. There is one on the last video where I ended up falling below from 55 is what the meal cost, or what the plan cost, and I was at like $40 for the day. So yeah, it's not obligated to get the most expensive thing. So day 4 we're gonna be at Epcot, and breakfast again is gonna be bring your own food or pay out of pocket. Lunch decided to have it at La Cantina de San Angel. I'm gonna get the taco trio. It's gonna be $14.50. I'm gonna get some fried plantains because I love fried plantains. They're really good. For $4.99. Mickey ice cream for $5.40. And a fountain drink here is going to cost $4.49 for a regular. So lunch is going to cost $29.38. Dinner is going to be at Coral Reef. And Coral Reef is going to be the restaurant that's inside the aquarium. It's one of the biggest aquariums at 5 million gallons of water. Really cool. Absolutely loved it when I went there. Highly recommend it. So I decided to get the lot. And again, some people might feel a little awkward eating there and getting seafood. They do offer seafood and regular meat. So surf and turf, you can choose between what you want. I believe they have a surf and turf meal. So if you want to get that, I heard people feel self-conscious when they're eating fish right near fish. But it's highly recommended that you try some of their food because it's really good. So I'm gonna get the lobster bisque, and that's gonna be $10. The seared sustainable salmon for $29. You're gonna get the chocolate wave for dessert for $10. And then fountain drinks, of course, gonna be included on that meal. And total for dinner is gonna be $49. For my first snack, I'm gonna go to popcorn in Canada and get the maple popcorn. I've heard great things about it. I've wanted to try it. It sounds really good. It's gonna cost $6.25. Second snack, I'm gonna go funnel cake and get the cookies and cream funnel cake for $13.50. sounded really good. For some reason, cookies and cream has always been like, if you give it to me, I will go for it. But I go for other things too. I don't want, but so total for the day is gonna be $98.13. So like today, you're way above what we paid. So we're up $20.13 above what we paid. So day 5, we're back at Animal Kingdom, and then breakfast again. Like most of these are going until we get to the deluxe plan are all going to be, or most of them are going to be breakfast is going to be pay out of pocket or bring your own groceries. So for lunch, I'm going to go to Flame Tree Barbecue. 100% love this place. Gonna get the ribs and chicken combo. Who can go wrong with ribs and chicken from a barbecue place? Except for Play Pig. We'll never go back there. Just got to put this in there. Worst barbecue ever. The best thing about it was the co-products. Even the sauces sucked. So the combo is going to cost. So the rib and chicken combo is going to cost $15.49. You're gonna get the grape soda badge cupcake for $5.99, and a fountain drink for $3.99. Lunch is gonna come out to $25.47, and for dinner we're gonna go to Yak and Yeti. You're gonna get the pork pot stickers. That's gonna cost $11.49. Chicken tikka masala for the entree is gonna be $25.99. I love cheesecake. Gonna get it for New York cheesecake for $10.99, and then a fountain drink for $3.99. This place does charge for it. And that's all depends on who owns the restaurant or who runs it. Because Disney does not actually run some of these. It's actually run by a different company. The people that run Yak and Yeti do run a few other ones around Disney World. Look, you'll have to look into it. So dinner is going to cost $52.46. And for first snack, gonna go to Trek Snacks and get myself a Mickey pretzel. Really good. For $6.79. And second snack is gonna be at Trillo Bites. You're gonna get the Trillo's Bites twist for $4.99. Total for the day comes out to $89.71. So on that day, we only come out $11.71. Like the day previous, we came out $20.13. Even though we had a big difference between what lunch costs and what dinner costs on this one, and or not that much on the other one, but varies on what the prices cost from park to park, restaurant to restaurant, item to item. So, going to Magic Kingdom again. Breakfast is going to be bring your own groceries or pay out of pocket again. Then we're going to go to Be Our Guest. So Be Our Guest has a prefix set price for what you get. So they charge $62. You get whatever you want. And of course, to keep it how it is, our appetizer is going to be the main lobster bisque. Entree is going to be the center cut filet mignon. Dessert's going to be chocolate tart, and of course, we're going to get a fountain drink. Of course, that's $62. For dinner, so that's going to be at lunch and breakfast when they have it, is quick service. Dinner is going to be the signature table service. It's going to cost 2 credits. The other ones are going to cost 1 dining credit. So for dinner, we're going to go to Jungle Navigation Co. Ltd. And we're going to get the Skipper Veranda fried rice. And that's going to cost $15. Going to get the Dr. Falls signature grilled steak for $36. And the Kungaloosh for our dessert for $9. And then, of course, a fountain drink. And dinner's going to total up to $60. If you're curious why I keep looking down, I have my iPad with all of my notes on it, like what the prices are. And like on this one, so that fried rice sounds like it might be a lot for one person. So that might end up being like what I get. All depends on what they tell me it's gonna, how much it is, because I might just be like, oh yeah, I'll just skip the appetizer. I'm gonna go to my meal, my dessert, my drink. That's what I'm gonna get. So all depends on what you wish to get. You don't have to get it. You don't want to. It's all up to you. That's a great thing about this. Choose what you like. Or don't get what you don't like. So for our first snack, we're gonna go to Prince Eric's Village Market. Get a jumbo pretzel with cheese for $11.29. Second snack is going to be at Storybooks Treats and get the High Host Sundae, and that's going to cost $6.99. And total for the day is going to come out to $140.28. So 140. So $62.28 is what we ended up saving by getting the plan. So because something with me, I don't drink pop anymore. There are things out there that offer pop, so you could always get. They have floats. There's one place that offers ice cream floats. You can get them. I chose something that's going to be more to me and what I eat. Sorry, I have to readjust for comfort. So at Epcot, for day 7, you can bring your own food or pay out of pocket. Lunch is going to be at Fife and Drum Tavern. We're going to get the hot dog with chips for $9.50. On that one, it comes with the chips that come included. It's not pay extra side. Unless you really want to try and pay for the hot dog and the chips separately. And a fountain drink for $3.99. So, like, that day, I wanted to go there, and we got something small. No, I don't believe they offer dessert. And then it's $3.99 for the drink, and then $13.49 for the whole meal. So that's pretty cheap. Wasn't obligated to go and get the most expensive meal. So for dinner, we're gonna go to Garden Grill, which is a family style dining. It's basically like you're eating at home. Like you make a whole bunch of food, you set it on a table, eat as much as you want. Except for in this case, somebody else is making the food. You're sitting down with your family, and you're gonna eat. You get to choose what you want to eat. You get it all, and then if you want more or something, you ask for it, and they bring more out. So that's going to cost $55 for one person, and that's a set price. You pay that, you get as much as you want. Basically, it's a sit down where you stay at your table buffet. Plus, you get to meet characters when they do have the characters coming out doing meet and greets, not just walking by. So the first snack is going to be at the Oasis Sweets and Sips. We're going to get just a pastry assortment, so it's basically one pastry. You can get more if you wanted to. I'm just going with one. And then the second snack at Kabuki, I'm going to get the Kakagori with sweet milk topping for $7. And the total for that day comes out to $77.99, so we lose a penny. That's it. So, like that day, we lost a little bit, but on the other days, we've made up for it. Day 8, we're going to go to Hollywood Studios again, and we're going to bring our own food or pay out of pocket. For lunch, decided, because I know personally that lunch will be a little bit less crazy than dinner, because dinner is absolutely horrendous amount of crazy at 50's Primetime Cafe. We're gonna go for lunch. Gonna get the beer battered onion rings for $12. Gonna get Aunt Liz's golden fried chicken, and that's gonna cost $25. And then I like apple crisp, so we're gonna get the traditional warm apple crisp a la mode. What that a la mode means most of the time is just add ice cream. Uh, who can go wrong with ice cream on top of a apple dessert? That's gonna cost $9.50, and then a fountain drink. Total for lunch is gonna come out to $46.50, and then for dinner we're gonna go to Backlot Express. I haven't been there since they moved locations. They used to be a little bit farther away. They used to be down by Streets of America. Now they've moved up past where Streets of America was, to a different location, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna get the Backlot burger, and that's gonna cost $14.29. French fries are gonna cost $4.49. You're gonna get a Wookie cookie for $6.29. Fountain drink for $3.99. And then total for dinner they're gonna cost $26.06. Our first snack is going to be at KRNR, the Rock Station. So, unfortunately, I couldn't find any other snack on this one, and I didn't think of any other place I really wanted to go to, because at the time I don't think really anything else was open. So, just because it was like, all right, let's do this, I'll just have this as my own, because I think this is all they do is like floats. So I just chose one. We're gonna get the Barks Root Beer float for $5.99. Of course, I'm not gonna actually get one due to I don't drink pop anymore. Second snack is gonna be the Anaheim Produce. I'm gonna get a churro with chocolate sauce for $6.39. Total for the day is gonna be $87.94, and then it's coming out to $9.94 above what we paid. So day 9 is gonna be at Magic Kingdom. Bring on food, pay out of pocket again. Lunch is gonna be at Casey's Corner. We're gonna get the Walt's chili cheese all beef hot dog for $11.99. Get some French fries for $4.49. A pressed penny soaked pie for $6.49, and a fountain drink for $3.99. Lunch comes out to $26.96. Dinner we're gonna eat at Tony's Town Square Restaurant. We're gonna get fried mozzarella for $14. Scampi pasta for $28. Sorry. Firehouse donuts for our dessert for $9, and then a fountain drink. Dinner comes out to $51. Our first snack is going to be at Sunshine Tree Terrace. Gonna get the orange cream soft serve cup for $4.99. Our second snack is going to be at Sleepy Hollow. We're going to have funnel cake with strawberries and powdered sugar for $7.99. Then total for the day is going to be $90.94. So we're looking at $12.94 above what we paid. And our last day is going to be at Animal Kingdom. So after this is going to be bring our own food or pay out of pocket. And then, like I said, I might go to some other place for dinner, or go to the park, or water park, or stay at the park, or go to Disney Springs. So in this case, we decided to go to Leaning Palms, which I believe is at Typhoon Lagoon. You're gonna get the jerk chicken jerk shrimp rice bowl. That's gonna come out to $12.29. Chocolate chip cookie for $3.49, and a fountain drink for $3.99. Total for lunch comes out to $19.77. And for dinner, we're gonna be at Yak and Yeti. We're gonna get the pork egg rolls for $11.99. The lo mein shrimp for $21.99. New York cheesecake for $10.99, and a fountain drink. Dinner comes out to $44.97. And as you probably can see, I try to keep it so that we're at different places for snacks, not because each one of these is gonna say be a different trip. So I try to not have the same snacks per trip. I try not to have the same restaurants per trip. I try to shake it up. That way, it's gonna be a lot different for everything. That way, you guys can see a bit different things of what I personally like or what's offered. You can always look at their menus too. I'm gonna try and get this up on my blog, which I believe is still under my profile, so you guys can check it out. Um, it might take me a little while to get it up. I got other things going on, so I'm gonna try and get them all up probably after I get them all posted. Uh, all these video posted. Um, let's see. So our first snack is gonna be at Low Tide Lou's. You're gonna make your pretzel cheese for $7.19. That's gonna be at the water park. Then we're gonna be back at Animal Kingdom for our second snack for Terra Treats. You get tomato and cheese pizza slice, which is just basically a cheese pizza with tomato sauce. That's basically what that is. For $5.99. Total for the day is gonna be $77.92. So we came out 8 cents below. So total for how much we're gonna pay for that dining plan for those 10 days is gonna be $780. And then the total for the trip, if we'd be paying out of pocket for all that stuff, would be $894.14. Which, if I calculate it, would be $114.14 above what we paid. So, as you can see, it varies on what the prices are going to be, how much we're actually going to pay versus what we would pay out of pocket if we did all this. And it does give you a lot of options on choosing different things. So like one day we went to Fife and Drum at Epcot, and all we got was a hot dog, chips, and a drink. We didn't get a dessert. I believe they don't offer one, but we also could have chosen to go somewhere else and not gotten. So this kind of shows you that you can choose many different things. You don't have to go to the exact same places or go to the most expensive places or find the most expensive food. Um, you can choose whichever you want to do. There are places you go that are going to benefit greatly if you go and eat there, like at Be Our Guest. I can almost guarantee that all that food that we had at Be Our Guest is probably going to cost more than $62 if we had to pay out of pocket and they charge per item. It probably would be a lot more because finally on at Disney World is going to be quite expensive. So that's all I have to say for you guys or show you guys tonight. Um, I hope to have another video up tomorrow morning, and then one tomorrow night, and then get them completed, get them up or while I'm on vacation, all the lists so you can see all the different prices and stuff while I'm on vacation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy the next two. And I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys have a great night and day, and see you guys later.